Hi everyone, this is DP0427 of The Oddsman, and today I wanted to start a new sort of presentation style tutorial series called Resource Management, or RM for short. The idea here is to provide information and advice for players of varying levels, but the majority of the series will probably be geared towards new or intermediate level players, and mostly free to play, but the advice can be applicable pretty much to everyone, whether or not you're free to play or not. So, for the first episode, we'll start with the basics and address the game's currency system. So we'll be looking at what they are, how to get them, and what to spend them on. So let's get into it. So first off, we have what are the types of currencies that are in the game. So first of all, we have four basic types of currencies, the first of which is essence gems, or what is commonly called gems online. So the next after that is green essence, also known as essence, and then legendary essence, which is sort of a subcategory of that, which I'll just abbreviate as leg essence. Then we have battle essence, which I'll be calling BE from here on out, and then alliance essence, which I'll be calling AE from here on out. So let's get started with gems. So gems are the main currency of the game, and they can be obtained through login bonuses, and of which you can have up to 6,000 per month. Then they can also be achieved through daily and legendary missions. So sometimes you'll pick up just the daily missions, which will equal up to about 95 gems per day. And if you are lucky enough to complete the legendary missions that award gems, you can add an additional 170 from that per day. So then we get into red alerts, which also awards gems at certain points along the way. So I believe there's a total of 80 gems that you can get through red alerts every day. So in total, if you add this all up, and if you're somehow able to pick up at least the 95 from the dailies and the 80 from red alerts and the login bonuses throughout the month, this is over 11,000 gems that a free-to-play player can pick up per month. So what can we spend gems on? Well, the first thing that comes to mind are character packs. The character packs are the ones that we see most often in the stores and what people will probably be leading to spend their gems on the most. After that, you have material packs, which are ranging from gears, level up orbs, or power rings. Then after that, you have energy refreshes for both PvE and PvP energy, as well as some Speed Force energy that you can buy as well, but I wouldn't advise it since you pick it up pretty much for free throughout different modes of the game. And also the last thing you could spend gems on in the game are refreshing nodes, such as campaign nodes, upgrade mission nodes, and red alerts. My advice here in terms of where to spend your gems would probably be leading towards energy expenditures and node refreshing. Next on the docket is essence. Essence can be picked up through the collector, and the collector is on the main screen, as you can see, and there, depending on your player level, the amount of essence that you can stock at one point will increase as you level up. So make sure that you're logging in from time to time to keep it always low and never capped off. As well, you can pick up essence through the login bonuses. So in a month, you can see here that we pick up to 100,000 total essence per month. So after that, you get into legendary and daily missions. So from the daily missions, you pick up 3,000 essence total, and from the legendary missions, you can pick up a total of 660,000 from there. Next, we get into the campaign, and in the campaign, you pick up more essence the further along in the campaign you are, and I believe it's capped off at around 30,000-ish at the higher heroic levels of Chapter 8. So the further you progress in the game, the more essence you can pick up at the higher nodes. So now the next question becomes, what are we going to spend essence on? Now, essence, as I said, is the most utilized currency in the game. It's mainly used for upgrading your gears, upgrading your abilities, leveling up your characters, and ranking up your characters up to rank 5. And after rank 5, you get into the legendary levels, which you need the legendary essences for. And of course, another important thing to remember is that you need essence in order to do the upgrade missions, as the cost isn't PvP or PvE energy based. So of these, I would say the most important are probably focusing on leveling your characters and making sure that you have enough energy to do the upgrade missions. Next, we're going to talk about BE. Now, BE is pretty much only associated with the PvP arena. Now, it's obtained via winning or losing battles, and in the case of wins, it's varying based on your current league placement at the time. So the max you can receive, I believe, is 60 at any one point, and it scales down depending on which league you are below that. So, however, for losses, it's always capped off at 5. So whether you're the world's greatest or you're in the sidekicks, you're pretty much always going to be guaranteed 5 BE per loss. You can also pick up 100 BE via the daily missions just by doing 2 PvP battles every day. As well, you can pick up BE via the rewards you obtain at the end of every PvP cycle week if you are battling in the arena that week. So as long as you place in a reasonably decent level, you'll always be guaranteed some BE, and as well as soon as you get into, I believe, the champion level or higher, you'll be guaranteed some character shards as well. So when it comes to spending your BE, well, there's pretty much only one place to spend it on, and those are the arena packs. So in the arena packs, there are the mini, the big, and the mega arena packs. In total, they're all basically the same. They all provide the same potential rewards with varying shard rarity and drop rates, as well as some potential loot drop rates. As you can see here, the bigger the pack is, the better chance at certain rarities. And obviously, if you want to go for the loot, then the mega arena pack is probably the best one you're going for at that point. So the next thing to look at is AE. Now AE, much like BE, is associated with the alliance missions, just as BE is associated with battles. So in the case of AE, there are 2 basic places to pick up AE, which if you're in alliance, you should already know. But there are your personal goals and then your alliance goals for each day. So based on how many missions you complete for your alliance, the more AE you'll gain as you progress for your personal goals, and the more AE your alliance will pick up at the end of each day. As well, you can pick up some AE just by placing in the top 3 of each day for certain missions. So in this case, you'll see that the first place will often be awarded 100 AE, 50 AE for second place, and 25 AE for third place. But keep in mind that these numbers are based on a total of 30 members out of your alliance. So if your alliance has less than 30 members, these numbers will change. And then at the end of each week, there is an alliance placement, and based on where your alliance places, you'll be awarded a certain amount of AE as well. So if you are in the top 100, you'll be awarded 8,000 AE, 16,000 for the top 10, and if you are basically one of the best alliances in the game, you'll be awarded 40,000. So the next thing to look at here is where to spend your AE. Much like BE, AE can be spent on the packs in the social tab. So much like the arena packs, the alliance packs are pretty much the same in terms of formatting, however with different characters. I believe the loot is pretty much exactly the same as the arena versions of these packs as well. So the only thing to keep in mind here is that if you're looking for certain characters, you should definitely make sure that you're going for the right packs depending on which characters you're looking for. As well, unlike BE, you also have limited time offers to spend your AE on. Now, limited time offers cycle every 4 hours. You can refresh them, however, for 500 gems if you'd like. But at any one point, you'll have 2 different types of items to pick up and 2 different types of character shards to pick up. Now, the character shards will have a 5 shard pack and a 3 shard pack, and they'll be random based on what's available at that time. Now, I personally like the limited time offers when we compare them to the packs, mainly because I use it for picking up energy, which is a great way to supplement your missions and battling in the arena. And also, I like to focus on the characters in these packs rather than using the alliance packs, because that way you can cherry pick certain characters rather than wasting resources if you pick up characters you might not need in the alliance packs. However, to each their own. So again, limited time offers is my personal preference. So to wrap things up, let's summarize how to make the most of the resources we have in game. So in terms of gems, I prefer to focus on energy refreshes based on what you need for heroic missions or PvP arena leaderboard climbing, for example. So the next thing after that would probably be node refreshing, especially upgrade challenges to get more attempts per day. After which, you'd probably consider character packs second after that. Mainly in this case, I'd probably want to focus on rare or hard to get or hard to farm characters that have good deals in terms of gems per shard rate. I probably would avoid packs for characters that are a little bit easier to farm in PvE, for example, or that are easily obtainable through, for example, PvP packs or alliance packs, etc. After that, we get into essence, and then in terms of essence, the most important usage of essence to me would probably be leveling up your characters and making sure you can get them to the next gear rank gate. So, for example, level 60 for gear 10, level 70 for gear 11. After which, you probably want to make sure that you have enough essence to run the upgrade missions when they come up, so that way you can get in all your attempts per day. And if you need to do multiples, like I said, refreshing the upgrade challenges with your gems, that you'd probably need more essence to do that as well. So make sure you don't run out there. In terms of BE, as I said, you can only spend them on the arena packs. And the arena packs, when you look at the mini versus the big arena pack, they offer the exact same rate of BE to shards. However, the big arena offers a better chance at rare heroes, and it also offers better drop rates in terms of loot. So I'd probably focus on the big arena pack between those two. Now the mega arena pack offers a slightly worse rate than the other two overall. However, it guarantees bonus loot. So if you're looking for PvE or PvP energy to supplement your day-to-day missions, this is probably a very good option for you. Then when it comes to AE, in terms of the options here, there are the packs, but in my personal opinion, I'd like to focus on the limited time offers. Now, the limited time offers is just a great way to supplement your energy throughout the day, as about 3 or 4 times of the day you probably see either PvE or PvP energy pop up. So that's a great way to supplement throughout the day. And it allows you also to cherry pick specific characters and not waste too many resources focusing on alliance packs. So that brings us to the end of episode 1. I'll be making more episodes in the future to add to this series. The next video will probably be about character packs in the shops, but I don't really have a hard set path or direction for these videos yet. So if you have ideas or suggestions on resource management topics that you'd like to have covered, well, feel free to comment below or on Reddit, and I'll look at it and maybe it'll come up in the video soon. So if you like the content on this channel, be sure to give us a like, subscribe, and we'll do our best to get more DCL content out to you in the future. And if you enjoy the podcasts that we put out each month, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/theoddsman, or follow us on Twitter or on Facebook at theoddsman. So this has been DP0427. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching.